I grew up in Detroit. I spent a lot of time taking the bus downtown Detroit, going to Hudson's and Kearns and Crowley's. I worked in downtown Detroit in Guardian Building for 13 years. I think you're born with a special gene or something. When you enjoy the search, and I don't think everybody has that gene, if you will, it shows you those trays that I'm looking for. When I find one, and I will find them all eventually, I hope, when I walk through that door, it disappears. That's how I view it. So I gotta go find another one. I mean, obviously it doesn't disappear. I put it on the wall and so on. But it's that search is over. Now I go find it. And I don't know what that is, what that drive is, but that's what I have. And I think all collectors have that. I've heard it said many, many times, it's the search that makes it the fun. Right. Now that I have a pretty well-established collection, I try to focus on things that are much older, in the mid-1800s and so forth. Unfortunately, that's not as available as what some of the things are today. But just the other day, I found a stopper from a bottle works that was associated with the Cook Brewery in Detroit. So again, it's history. That's what I enjoy most. If you had asked me to pick out my favorite in the room, I'd have a horrible time. So I did a combo of favorite and rare. That one I've not ever seen either. Nobody else I've ever talked to has seen it. I show it off as often as I can. That's my most recent acquisition, and I was extremely pleased because I don't know that I've ever seen another Detroit corner sign in person. I don't know anybody that has one, but it's in rough condition. It was dug up when they did some road work or construction work. I think it might have been around the Chrysler plant down there on St. Jean. It was underneath the roadbed, I understand. And so somebody acquired it and worked its way into a friend of mine at the Bottle Club. And I convinced him that it looked better in my collection than his. But I was very pleased about it. It's a metal sign. It says Kling's Beer. I mean, it's got the trademark from Kling on it. And it's, as far as I know, one of a kind so far. It gives me a diversion from things that are, that are obligations and that are work. So collecting is an escape from all that. It allows me to think about something I just totally enjoy. You don't throw anything away if you're a collector. You don't believe that? Just
part of the gene.
Yeah, it's part of the gene.
All right, what's this one, Jim?
Well, this is a serving tray from Eckhart and Becker. The building was down in the Eastern Market, Detroit. Unique about it, it advertises porter, Augustiner beer, and Pilsner. Very, very early. Well, champagne too. The logo is, I believe, the earliest that Eckhart and Becker used. What's unique about it is the fact that it has a bottle and the factory scene. Again, I don't know that you'll find another one very readily. It was on the cover of the Breweriana Collector some months ago.